much spring warmth around at the moment. You really have to head south into southern Europe, where we have some decent weather. But just look at the active weather system that's coming in across more central parts of Europe. France isn't doing very well today. It's dreary, it's drizzly, and also that wet weather now pushing across the Alps. We've also got a lot of clouds just streaming in across northern parts of Spain and Portugal. I wouldn't be surprised if we had the odd spot of rain for the Man United game this evening. Champions League match, of course. But for the rest of Spain and Portugal, even though it's hazy out there, there is some warm sunshine, and that looks set to extend right across the Mediterranean for the next couple of days. So some pretty decent weather here, some decent temperatures. But for Central Europe, in fact for the north as well, it stays very unsettled, slow-moving areas of rain and some quite low temperatures as well. To the south of the front, that's where you have the warmth, those deep oranges showing temperatures into the mid-20s in places. But even later in the weekend, some of that cold weather just pushes a little bit further south. Well, that's Europe. Now home, and we've had some fairly disturbed weather in the last 24 hours. That's the low that brought all that bad weather yesterday. That's moved off into Denmark now. And we do have some fine weather in central areas. It's quite pleasant at the moment, but weather systems are starting to close in a little bit more now on the UK. Just a weak front in Scotland with a little bit of rain and hill snow. And front's actually weaker than we thought in the south. Just a little bit of rain at the moment, but I think it will be clouding over in more central areas as that patchy rain continues to drift its way north. Some decent temperatures out there, though 12, possibly 13 Celsius in a few places. It's just the far north of Scotland, where in the colder air, where it'll only be around 4 or 5, and really quite a chill to that northerly breeze. If you're a Liverpool fan, of course, we've got the football this evening at Anfield, Champions League again. Liverpool against Roma, that same frontal system bringing a little bit of rain.